Welcome to Travel Smart, the insider's travel guide from independent TV.
This is the series where we share our take on the best destinations to visit, as well as the most sustainable ways to explore the world.
In this episode, although we're in the winter months, we're dreaming of summer, because it's always sunny somewhere.
By far the favourite European winter sun destination for Brits, the Canary Islands. The Canary Islands comprise 8 Spanish isles off the coast of northwestern Africa. Tenerife is the biggest and most popular with holidaymakers, where the sun shines year-round, averaging 17 degrees even in the winter months. It attracts tourists from Northern Europe looking for a break from the endless grey skies and shiver-inducing temperatures of December, January and February.
There are myriad beaches with both black and white sand to relax on, and there's plenty to attract the more active traveller too.
The island is home to Mount Teide, a dormant volcano that's Spain's tallest peak. It's possible to climb all the way to the 3,780-metre summit on foot along a single trail that sets off from Montana Blanca, a walk of around 6 hours. Or you can hop on the cable car as far as La Rambleta at 3,555 metres, from when you can drink in resplendent views of the island from the viewing points.
There's also the chance to go canyoning in the Anaga Biosphere Reserve, snorkelling with turtles, sea kayaking and paddleboarding, plus the chance of guided mindful hikes in the island's pristine national park. Away from the traditional tourist hotels and all-inclusive resorts, Tenerife has a captivating food scene, with Canarian dishes focusing on local cheese, seafood and meats such as rabbit and pork.
If you want to chase the sun a little further, however, Mauritius is an attractive destination with a wide range of flight dates available. With average temperatures of 25 degrees in December, Mauritius offers white sand beaches for the sunbathers or plenty of action in the pristine waters of the island. The Indian Ocean offers plenty of scuba diving opportunities, with the likes of Blue Bay on the southern coast. For a food experience as varied as your activity choices, Constance Belmar Plage offers several enticing options, from romantic nooks to innovative cuisine.
In 2019, 18 million travellers from the UK chose to visit Spain, making it our most popular holiday destination.
And it's not hard to see why, with the sheer diversity of holiday options that Spain gives you. Visit the Balearic island of Mallorca to see its picturesque towns, beaches and bays. Palma, the Balearic capital, hosts an eclectic mixture of Gothic and Art Nouveau architecture. But the island's real selling point is its sandy beaches, lapped by the bright turquoise sea.
As well as fabulous beaches, Mallorca has pretty inland towns backed by steep mountains. Clubbers' favourite Ibiza is another island in the Balearic that has seen recent upscale hotel openings, while the island of Menorca is quieter and tiny Formentera's white sand bays are even more untouched.
Lanzarote is emerging from the volcanic ashes to take its rightful place on must-visit lists for luxury travel, stellar food and wine, spectacular scenery and stargazing opportunities, tranquil coves, paradise beaches and active adventure. The island has an array of chic, upmarket hotels and resorts perfect for families, couples and solo travellers.
And finally, a favourite weekend getaway for Brits, cosmopolitan Barcelona is worth exploring for more than its nightlife. Climb Montjuïc to the National Art Museum of Catalonia and wander up Passeig de Gràcia to see the extraordinary Gaudi buildings.
Recently, I've been on holiday in Greece. Not on a city break, not on an adventure, and not on an odyssey of self-discovery to learn something about myself, but an honest-to-goodness holiday. I'd plumped for a flop and drop in Crete on an all-inclusive holiday, something I've previously snubbed. Having arrived from Santorini, the sense of protection from an unexpectedly large bill after every souvlaki that an all-inclusive package gave was a huge relief, and a reminder of why this holiday, devised in the 1950s, has had a resurgence. As the cost of living rises, a holiday where you can clearly budget for it all is an attractive proposition. The choices on my package holiday gave me an authentic cultural experience, alongside a clearly defined budget. Package holiday companies, such as Jet2 Holidays, are offering deposits of just £60 per person, with flexible monthly payments to help you budget clearly and efficiently. There are holidays for the museums, the hikes through jungles, the scaling of mountains. But as I watched the repetitive curling of Cretan waves on my recent all-inclusive, I decided there was something glorious about a similarly metronomic escape from real life, just as worthwhile as something more obviously experiential. And what better time to look for that package holiday for next summer than now, before the turn of the year? Jet2 Holidays offers package holidays you can trust. You'll get return flights, transfers, and 22 kilograms baggage, all wrapped up in an APTA and ATOL protected package for just a £60 per person deposit. Booking a holiday now for the following summer is a great way to bounce into the new year with something to look forward to. Booking your holiday escape for next year now means avoiding the scramble for flights and hotels, allowing you to sit back, relax, and know that it's all sorted. It also means you can plan carefully and research where you want to go, making sure the hotels and attractions you visit work for you and the others you're going on holiday with. And you'll find an array of early pricing and specials on bookings before the turn of the year. Booking in November or December means you can get the choice of package holiday destinations, hotels, and flights at a price that suits, as well as taking advantage of package holiday companies like Jet2 Holidays, offering millions of free child places, along with their low deposit of £60 per person and flexible payment options to help spread the cost.
Looking to combine an urban escape with a beach break? Never fear, there are plenty of destinations that offer the best of both. Here's our rundown of 5 coastal cities just a stone's throw from sand and sea.
Malaga. This southern Spanish city is often overlooked by holidaymakers with eyes on the Costa del Sol. But as well as offering 16 sandy stretches and the blue expanse of the Mediterranean, Malaga is a vibrant city in its own right, home to a wealth of cultural attractions, vibey tapas bars, historical sites and sprawling parks. The birthplace of Pablo Picasso, one of its best things to do is a trip to the Picasso Museum. Plus be sure to take a wander around the artsy Soho neighbourhood and check out the Roman Theatre, Alcazaba Fortress and Malaga Cathedral. Split. Croatia's delightful second city may not have Dubrovnik's famed walled old town, but with its prime position by the glittering Adriatic, Split has its own range of fine sandy and pebble-strewn beaches, plus offers easy access to a number of idyllic nearby islands by ferry. The city itself is an enchanting mix of architectural styles from across the centuries. Visit the Diocletian's Palace, an elaborate white stone showstopper which stretches along the waterfront, built for the former Roman Emperor Diocletian in 4 AD. Grab a bite at one of the restaurants on the Riva, the promenade which passes along the harbourfront. Valletta. Malta's small but perfectly formed capital punches well above its weight when it comes to culture and history. The walled city, established in the 1500s by Roman Catholic order the Knights of St John, is an UNESCO World Heritage Site thanks to its splendid Baroque buildings, palaces and cathedral, whose interior is covered in the most ornate gold leaf design you'll ever come across. Plus is home to an out-of-this-world Caravaggio painting, The Beheading of St John. On this small island nation, you're never far from an exquisite sandy beach either. Golden Bay and Ramla Bay are some of the best, or head over to the tiny islands of Gozo and Comino for even more untouched beauty. Palermo. The Sicilian capital is one of Italy's most underrated cities, with its palazzi-lined squares, multicultural murals, and diverse food and architecture blending Middle Eastern, European, and African style. Pick up a gelato-filled brioche bun for breakfast and be sure to try Sicilian speciality caponata, a sweet and salty combination of aubergine, basil, celery, capers and tomato. Beach-wise, you're spoiled for choice in Sicily. Cefalù, Santa Flavia, Mondello Beach and Cala Rossa are all nearby. Las Palmas is a great midwinter destination, with guaranteed winter sun and clearer skies than you'd get in the summer. With a laid-back attitude and love of surfing, it may well be the closest you'll get to Australia in Europe, and the city's 3-kilometre-long Playa de las Canteras is one of the world's great urban beaches.
That's it for this episode of Travel Smart on Independent TV. Be sure to check out our next episode, which you can watch on the Independent website, on our mobile app or on your smart TV.
For all the latest news, reviews and travel advice, be sure to check out independent.co.uk/travel, as well as Simon Calder's daily travel podcast.